Hello everyone, my name is Anand Sandosh and today I am excited to present to you the final reflection and closure of Leaf Bucket project. Over the course of this project, we have explored various strategies to enhance Leaf Bucket's digital presence, product offerings, and overall operational efficiency. Let's dive into the key aspects of the project. Here is the agenda for today's presentation. We will begin with an introduction to the project and its objectives. Next, I will detail the solution testing plan that we have implemented, covering various aspects such as digital marketing, product line expansion, and customer satisfaction. We will then evaluate the outputs of these tests and discuss any necessary adjustments or amendments to our strategies. After that, we will move into data visualization and how we interpreted these insights to guide our decision making process. Finally, I will conclude with a summary of key lessons learned, my personal reflection on the project, and recommendations for next steps. Each section is crucial to understanding the comprehensive approach we took and the success we achieved. The first area we focused on was testing our digital marketing strategy. We employed A B testing across various digital platforms to identify most effective ad formats, messaging, and content types. By tracking engagement metrics such as likes, shares, and comments, we were able to gauge the effectiveness of our content. The success criteria included a 25% increase in user engagement, a 15% boost in conversion rates, and a 20% improvement in cost per acquisition metrics. In addition to enhancing our digital marketing, we explored the potential of expanding LeafBucket's product line by introducing artificial plants. This was based on the hypothesis that diversifying the product offerings would attract new customers and stabilize the revenue. We conducted a controlled market test by introducing a small selection of artificial plants in a specific segment. We gathered feedback through customer surveys and monitored sales data closely to assess the market response. Another critical aspect was enhancing customer experience and satisfaction. We conducted usability testing to ensure a positive shopping experience on our digital platforms. Additionally, we reviewed service quality by assessing response time, complaint resolution, and support interactions. This comprehensive approach helped us identify areas for improvement and optimize the customer journey. We also monitored test outputs using tools like Google Analytics and Facebook Insights. Weekly review meetings were held to analyze campaign performance data, discuss findings, and plan iterative adjustments based on these insights. This allowed us to be highly responsive to what the data was telling us and to make informed decisions quickly. Product line expansion of Leaf Bucket involved in a controlled market test to gauge consumer interest and satisfaction. We collected sales data and customer feedback to assess the viability of this new product line. Our test criteria included achieving a predefined sales volume, receiving positive customer feedback, and reducing logistical issues compared to live plans. To ensure that our strategies remained effective and relevant, we established a continuous feedback loop. This meant collecting feedback at every customer touchpoint, including sales, customer service, and post purchase interactions. The insights gained from this feedbacks were used to continuously refine our marketing strategies, operational process, and product offerings. Despite implementing a well structured content strategy, we encountered a challenge. The content was not reaching the target audience as effectively as we had hoped. Engagement rates did not meet expectations, suggesting a disconnect between the content delivered and the audience interest. We identified two key gaps: audience misalignment and underutilization of emerging social platforms. To address these issues, we proposed several adjustments. First, we reanalyzed our audience segmentation using advanced analytics. This allowed us to refine audience personas to better reflect current behavior patterns and preferences. Second, we decided to expand our presence on emerging social media platforms where our target audience was increasingly active. Finally, we enhanced content personalization by introducing dynamic content formats such as interactive quizzes and videos. These adjustments were aimed at making our content more engaging and relevant to our audience. Given the challenges we have identified, I strongly recommend that we proceed with the proposed adjustments. The primary reason for this recommendation is the need for enhanced audience alignment. By better tailoring our content strategy to the current preferences and behavior of our target audience, we can significantly improve the relevance and resonance of our content. This will likely lead to higher engagement rates and better overall performance of our digital marketing efforts. Furthermore, expanding our presence on emerging platforms and leveraging advanced content personalization techniques will provide Leaf Bucket with a competitive edge in rapidly evolving digital landscape. The amendments are not only just advisable, they are necessary for Leaf Bucket to achieve its strategic goals. By implementing these changes, we can position Leaf Bucket to better meet customer needs, capitalize on new opportunities, and ultimately drive business growth. The testing phase yielded valuable insights confirming the success of our strategic adjustments. Our revised digital marketing strategy led to a 30% increase in engagement metrics, including likes, shares, and comments. Additionally, the introduction of artificial plans proved successful with a 25% increase in sales, validating the anticipated market demand and providing a diversified revenue stream that enhances the brand's resilience against market fluctuations. Furthermore, customers' feedback saw a notable improvement with a 20% increase in positive response, driven by our enhanced content strategic and dynamic personalization effort. This boost in customer sentiment is critical as it directly strengthens customer loyalty and elevates brand reputation. Overall, the data clearly indicates that our efforts were effective, laying a solid foundation for Leaf Bucket's continued growth and improvement. The data tells a compelling story. Initially, we observed low engagement and stagnant sales. However, after implementing targeted strategies, we saw significant improvements. Likes, shares, and comments surged by 30%, and sales of artificial plants grew by 150%. This positive feedback and higher conversion rates indicates that Leaf Bucket is successfully engaging its audience and expanding its market reach. Let's take a closer look at the improvement in engagement metrics. The numbers speaks for themselves. Before the implementation of our new strategy, on an average we had a like of 2500, 1000 shares and 3000 comments on our post. After the change, likes jumped to 11,000, shares to 7,500 and comments to 6,000. This dramatic increase is a testament to the power of targeted content and effective digital marketing. It shows that by understanding our audience better and tailoring our content to meet their needs, we can achieve significant improvement in engagement. This is not just about numbers, it's about building a community around the Leaf Bucket brand, where customers feel connected and engaged. Moving on to sales performance, these slides illustrate the sales growth of artificial plant from June to August 2024. As you can see, the sales curve shows a steady increase rising from 500 units in June to 950 units in August. This growth is particularly noteworthy because it occurred during a relatively short period, indicating a strong market response. The variability in growth highlights the dynamic nature of the market and the impact of external factors such as seasonal trends and promotional activities. Overall, this trend is very encouraging and suggests that with continued focus and refinement, the artificial plant line could become a significant contributor to Leaf Bucket's overall revenue. Customer feedback is a critical component of our analysis, and this pie chart provides a clear visual representation of the feedback we received. 65% of feedback was positive, which indicates that the majority of our customers are satisfied with their experience. This is a solid foundation to build on. However, the chart also shows that 20% of feedback was neutral and 15% was negative. While these figures are not alarming, they do highlight areas where there may be opportunities for improvement. For example, neutral feedback could indicate that some customers are not fully engaged or impressed by their experience, and negative feedback suggests that there are specific pain points we need to address. By analyzing this feedback in more details, we can identify actionable insights to further enhance the customer experience. Interpreting data effectively is crucial for making informed decisions. In this project, we focused on simplifying complex data to highlight key trends and changes. For instance, when analyzing engagement metrics, we broke down the data into understandable segments such as the number of likes, shares, and comments. This helped us to quickly identify which type of contents were performing well and which weren't. Contextual interpretation was another key aspect. We didn't just look at the numbers in isolation, we compared them with the past performance to emphasize improvements. For example, the increase in engagement metrics was compared with baseline data from before the strategy was implemented, which clearly showed the positive impact of our changes. Finally, we translated these data points into actionable recommendations. For example, the surge in engagement suggested that we should continue with our targeted content strategy while exploring new ways to engage our audience further. This data driven approach ensured that our recommendations were not only grounded in reality but also aligned with Leafbucket's business goals. Our goal was not just to gather and interpret data, but also to ensure that these insights were applied effectively in line with Leafbucket's business objectives. We worked closely with the client to show how the data supported their objectives, such as increasing reach, engagement, and sales. For instance, based on the data showing a significant increase in engagement on certain social platforms, we recommended specific actions such as refining content strategies for those platforms and optimizing inventory for the new artificial plan lines. We also emphasized the importance of continuous monitoring, suggesting that Leaf Bucket should regularly track these metrics and review their strategies periodically. This approach ensures that the business remains agile and responsive to any changes in the market. When we started this project, we had several hypotheses. First, we hypothesized that incorporating artificial plants into LeafBucket's product line could attract new customers and stabilize revenue. Second, we believe that enhancing digital marketing efforts would improve the company's online presence and engagement. Finally, we hypothesized that aligning our strategies with LeafBucket's overall business goal would drive success. The data were collected and analyzed during the project confirmed these hypotheses. The introduction of artificial plants led to a significant increase in sales, validating the first hypothesis. The enhancement of our digital marketing strategy resulted in marked improvement in online engagement, confirming the second hypothesis. Lastly, the alignment of our new strategy with LeafBucket's business goals not only increased sales but also enhanced brand visibility and customer satisfaction, confirming the third hypothesis. This process of hypothesis testing and validation was crucial in guiding our strategic decision and ensuring that our efforts were focused on the right areas. To summarize the project stages, Stage 1 Client Background and Hypothesis. We began by understanding LeafBucket's market position and explored the potential for expanding the product line with artificial plants. We also focused on improving digital marketing strategies. The outcome of this stage was establishment of clear hypotheses that guided our efforts throughout the project. Stage 2 Current State Analysis. We conducted a thorough analysis of LeafBucket's digital presence and engagement levels. This stage revealed low engagement and the need for more targeted digital strategies. It also provided baseline against which we could measure the impact of our interventions. Stage 3 Solution Methods. Based on our analysis, we developed and tested solutions designed to improve market reach and operational efficiency. We applied methodologies like Agile, Six Sigma, and Scientific Method to ensure that our approach was data driven and results oriented. Stage 4 Testing and Evaluation. In this stage, we evaluated effectiveness of strategies that we were implemented. The data confirmed positive impacts on engagement and sales, which supported our hypothesis and informed our recommendations for further strategy expansion. In conclusion, the LeafBucket project successfully achieved its primary objectives: enhancing digital presence, expanding product offerings, and improving operational efficiency. By applying a structured data driven approach using Agile project management, Six Sigma methodologies, and scientific methods, we were able to identify key areas for improvement, test innovative strategies, and implement effective solutions. The introduction of artificial plant as a new product line and refinement of digital marketing efforts led to significant increase in customer engagement and sales. These results provide Leaf Bucket with a strong foundation for future success, enabling the business to better meet customer needs, optimize operations, and sustain long term growth in the dynamic gardening industry. As we move forward, the focus will be scaling these strategies, continuing to gather customer feedback, and making iterative improvements. This will ensure that Leaf Bucket remain as a leader in its market and continue to grow sustainably. Based on the project outcomes, I recommend Leaf Bucket expand its digital marketing strategy by investing more in social media, personalized email marketing, and exploring platforms like X and Instagram to reach a broader audience. Additionally, diversifying the product line further, introducing seasonal collections and eco-friendly accessories will capitalize the success of our artificial plant. Enhancing the customer experience through a loyalty program should also be prioritized. Operational efficiency is crucial. Implementing a robust inventory management and refining process with Six Sigma principles will help manage increased demand effectively. Immediate next step including launching digital campaigns, rolling out new products and improving inventory management. In the next 3 to 6 months, the focus should be on monitoring campaigns, expanding new product lines and developing a loyalty program. Long-term actions within 6 to 12 months should involve evaluating these initiatives, exploring partnership and identifying new growth opportunities. Among the recommendations we have discussed in the previous slide, my recommended option is expand digital marketing strategy. Why this option? Because it has immediate impact on growth, also increased market reach. It is also cost effective. Focusing on expanding the digital marketing strategy will provide immediate tangible benefit, positioning Leaf Bucket to capture more market shares and boost sales effectively. Lastly, I want to share the client's feedback. The client appreciated the clarity and effectiveness of my presentation, noting the positive impact of recent enhancements such as artificial plants and improved digital marketing. They are eager to build on this success and are satisfied with the progress already made. Reflecting on this project, there are several key lessons that stand out. First, adaptability is crucial. Throughout the project, we faced various challenges from changing client needs to market dynamics. Being flexible and responsive allowed us to navigate these challenges effectively and keep the project on track. Second, the importance of data driven decisions cannot be overstated. By relying on data to guide our strategies, we were able to achieve measurable results that align with Leaf Bucket's business goals. This approach ensured that our efforts were focused on the areas that would have the most significant impact. Lastly, collaboration is key. Effective communication and collaboration with the client were essential in understanding their vision and ensuring the project's success. Regular updates and feedback loops helped maintain alignment and fostered a strong partnership, which was critical to achieving the project's objectives. On a personal note, this project has been a tremendous learning experience. It has boosted my confidence in making strategic decisions, especially when those decisions are backed by data and thorough analysis. I've also had the opportunity to improve my project management skill, particularly in terms of organization and time management. However, there are areas where I believe I could have done better. For instance, more frequent testing might have provided earlier insights, allowing us to make adjustments more quickly. Additionally, allocating more time for thorough market research and analysis could have led to even deeper insights and stronger recommendations. Overall, I am proud of the work I've done and its impact on Leaf Bucket's business. This experience has not only enhanced my professional skills but also reinforced the importance of being proactive, data driven, and collaborative in my approach. Thank you for your attention. I hope this presentation has provided you with a clear understanding of Leaf Bucket project and the steps we took to achieve its objectives.